it's Adriana, and this is my review of Silver Linings Playbook. Alright, so I have been anticipating this film quite a bit because it won the People's Choice Award at TIFF, which I really wanted to see it when it won, and they do a free screening. It's really cool. But I didn't get to go because I had another movie conflicting with the free screening. But I had, basically a lot of expectations for this movie because it won that award and everyone's talking about it and it's like the movie, the very buzzed about movie, and there's so much like Oscar hype around it and all this stuff. And let me tell you, it totally lived up to that. Silver Linings Playbook is a really good movie. I honestly can't really think of anything wrong with it. Really quick breakdown of the movie is Pat, played by Bradley Cooper, is just newly released out of a mental hospital, and he's trying to win back his wife who had cheated on him, and which caused his spiral into his mental illness. And he meets Tiffany, another girl who also is having a lot of trouble, and it's about their friendship and this dance competition. And there's actually a lot of stuff going on in this movie. I guess at the root of it, it's about, family and dealing a lot with, different mental disabilities and stuff. It's kind of about crazy people, but it's so relatable. I mean, you don't really have to be crazy to get it. Everyone has their thing, and I mean, for maybe Pat and Tiffany in the film, obviously it's a little bit more than, the average person, but, the point is that we all have that thing that makes us who we are, and these characters are so, such strong characters and such great, amazing performances. I know a lot of the talk is going to Jennifer Lawrence, but really, I thought Bradley Cooper was really good in this movie, and I'm not really a fan of him. I mean, I've seen him in, The Hangover, which I actually am not a fan of The Hangover at all. I, hate that movie. He's really good in this movie. He makes Pat such this, distinct person. He feels so much like a person, and it's just, I really think that Bradley Cooper should get some recognition for this role. I mean, I know Oscar-wise, it's a really competitive year for actor. He was just, radiant in the film. Just, really, you really are drawn to him, you root for him. He's just a really great character. And then, on the same level is Jennifer Lawrence, playing Tiffany, who also is such, strong character, such a strong performance. She was so good. She also is just, so vibrant. Great. I cannot say enough about the two lead performances in this film, and just the characters and the writing. It was just very strong writing. And also shout out to Robert De Niro, who hasn't really done a good movie in a really long time, let's be honest. He was actually so good in this movie too. And there's also some other great supporting turns from Jackie Weaver, plays the mother, Chris Tucker, plays a friend, Julia Stiles, who's not really in it enough. She was fine. I really like David O. Russell, the director and writer. You might know him as the director of The Fighter, which was really big a couple of years ago. He's also done I Heart Huckabees. I guess those are his two most notable films. But here with Silver Linings Playbook, I was a really big fan of The Fighter when it came out, but I think this is his, best piece so far, because it really was a funny drama. It is a comedy, but it's a comedy about, some more serious issues, and it's really just about finding the humor in, the crazier things about us. This movie, it just had some really funny moments, some really sweet, heartfelt moments, some really great, you know, cheery, feel-good moments. It just really had everything you could have wanted it to have, and the writing was very good and very clever and everything about it feels very real. It's very engrossing. Like, I didn't ever feel bored watching it. It's just really, really good movie. I think a lot of people who watch this will enjoy it. So I give the film a 9 out of 10, and I know, you know, the way I'm talking, it sounds like I should be giving it a 10 out of 10, but the reason I'm not is because 10 out of 10 is more like, oh my god, my life has changed, and 9 out of 10 is, this is such a good movie, and I hope everyone watches it, and it's so good, and, you know, give all these people Oscar nominations. If not the Oscar, I feel like, you know, this year Jennifer Lawrence has a pretty good shot at it, and she'd be one of the youngest, if not the youngest, to win, so that'd be kind of cool. Like, today it came out, but it's in limited release, but it's gonna expand, obviously. It's gonna be a big hit, so go see it, and hope you like it. So, thank you for watching my review, and yeah, Silver Linings Playbook.